forget exactly what. Because I wanna be able to. It's been a while since I've had to describe the businesses around your your tavern.
I
I'm
just
here. I'm
remember
listening.
the
I'm gonna grab a muffin real quick.
I just remember the herb lady.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
is
and
one of the only merchants you've actually interacted with. Yeah,
I mean, there's also the blacksmiths, the two.
you do it. You did interact with the Ganassi water and
Yes,
fire. Yeah,
that one.
here we are. The manor, uh, the 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 steam and steel would have been the Ganassi. You've done
Yes.
minor business with the owner of the bent mail, the carpenter. Um, Aurelian's Crown is the herbalist that had her windows blown in by the fireball. Um, she's an herbalist, uh, and I think she mentioned she maybe does some degree of potions. Um, the Tiger's Eye is the detective, and then the Bookworm's Treasure is the bookstore. Um, the bookstore and uh, yeah, is the bookstore that probably offers some magical writing resources. But yeah.
Hmm.
Do you like you between those roles? You now have three potential avenues. You have your
Nice.
own ability, trying to track it down yourselves. You've got the private detective, uh, and then you've got trying to follow up with Renair. Um, so yeah, it approaching with you all talking and discussing what you all want to do. It's probably approaching about 10 at this point.
Oh, we got
Yeah.
a good amount of choices, guys.
So, do we go and bother Rainier, or should we just go to the investigator?
That's entirely up to you all.
We should go to the investigator. We could meet a new friend.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. I guess let's go make a new friend.
Yay for new friends, right, Joe?
Yay! New friends are best. Now enough friends.
So you all make your way uh,
Yep.
back to Troll Skull Alley, where the
Do we
fireball is
stop by
still
a
on the
strip club?
screen.
Oh,
So that's how long it's been since we dealt with that. But yeah, so uh, as a reminder, T1 is Troll Skull Tavern. Uh, T2 is the carpenter, the bent nail. T3, just to the south of that. Bernard, what are you doing over there? Get out of here. They come back. There you go. You all can see the map, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, just making sure. After the little kerfuffle we had before. But T3, down on that southern road, is the blacksmiths. T4 is Grillian's Crown, the herbalist. T5 is the private investigator, and T6 is the bookstore.
Gotcha.
You all head to the Tiger's Eye.
Yes.
Yep.
So you all get to your destination out in front of this this storefront, this business front. Um, unremarkable on the outside. The only distinguishing mark is an orange and black sign featuring a cat's eye. As you enter, uh, it appears to be a pretty regal apartment, dimly lit by flickering oil lamps. Oh, I should have read the next line. The door is locked. So you all approach, knock on the door, and then a human individual, stereotypical trench coat, um, opens the door. As you peek in, you see the apartment dimly lit by flickering lamps. There we go. Continuity. Fixed. Professional DM. Um, this individual, he looks gruff. He's got even for 10 o'clock, he's got a 5 o'clock shadow, full head of hair, and a very just stern look. He's like, "Can I help you folks?"
We need to find someone.
Fair enough. Come on in. Lets
Oh,
you in. You see a better look
okay.
of the apartment. Um, it opens into a opening hallway. Right side is the stairs that go up. The left side goes deeper in. He turns immediately into a doorway to the left. As you all follow him, it's a small-ish seating area. All right, so who are you looking for? Who are you looking for? Like he speaks very concisely. He's very to the point.
Theta
Right.
pretty much gives him all the information that she can think of about this tiefling.
All right, so feel me to tell me no if I hit a detail that you're not going to share. You describe the tiefling. You describe um, where you saw him last. You give him the details of what happened between you and Renard and the tiefling's entourage.
Yes. I mean, look, he's probably going to find it out anyway.
You disclose information about the stone.
Not the stone.
not the stone. You include that large human, barbed devil, dealt with. Imps, dealt with. Uh, barbed devils, dealt with. Um, Unfortunately, horses and coachmen dealt with.
Yeah. And then she's also going to bring up the cultists as well, like their general uniform that they wear.
The two cultists that originally interacted with the barbed devils, excluding you exclude details of the stone, but told them they handed a parcel off that
Yeah, an item.
you exclude
Or
the specifics of the stone, but include
but say there was something.
that you all were looking for. Also, give me just a moment. I see that the map is not centered quite. That's kind of buggy. Fine, I won't deal with it now. All right. And to fill everyone in, of descriptions that you're offering. It is. Here we are. There was a human commoner, a feather cap, matching outfit. There was a elderly looking tiefling sitting in the coach. Large human looking individual, wide brim hat, ended up being a barbed devil. 3 imps, the spine devils, 2 cultists. Um, and for being an elderly looking tiefling, he moved pretty quick. So you explain all of that to the PI.
Yes.
All right, and as you're explaining all this, he's smoking from a pipe. You see a bit more of his dress. He's got this overcoat, but he's also wearing a suit underneath of it. A very sharply dressed suit underneath his. As you're explaining it, he is writing all the details down. Give me a moment to double check a detail.
Not allowed.
All right. So you give him all this information. It's like, all right, so you need me to find this individual for you.
Yes. We just need a location.
I can.
That's correct.
I can certainly endeavor this. Um, hopefully, I can get to the scene uh, and gather more information. But it's been. This technically happened yesterday, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but he doesn't know how long it's been. Um, hopefully, I can get to the scene. You tell me it was yesterday?
I mean, does he say it out loud? Because if he does, Joe would say it.
I mean, asking Seda, since she was the one giving information,
Right.
do you let him know that this all happened yesterday?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I mean, look, the more information he has, probably the more accurate and faster he can get.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that makes it tricky because so typically, typically demons and devils, if they aren't bound to the plane they're on, they're generally bound to the hells or their original plane, which means they disintegrate after their physical forms have been killed.
Yeah.
Uh,
They're already disintegrating before we basically left.
yeah, but it sounds like you did leave some evidence behind. The city guard's going to be investigating that. That's going to make it very, very. You can tell that my accent has changed as I'm figuring out how this guy's sounding. Uh, that's going to make it a bit tricky to investigate without raising alarm of the guard. Because it sounds like you killed a. Don't get me wrong, I'm no narc. Clearly, though, he was convolting with devils, uh, whether he knew it or not. Um, hmm. So how generally this works is I will begin my investigation, uh, trying not to interfere with the city guard as much as I can because it sounds like if I get wrapped up in their investigation, they're going to want me to tell them what I know of whoever gestures to you all is having me investigate this incident. I can make up lies and whatever. It's fine, but there's only so much scrutiny I can get away with, right? But I will
Yeah.
begin my investigation. Before I give you all any information, I will need payment. But I can begin investigating beforehand. Give you time to collect collect fees if you don't have it. Uh, it's going to be about 200 gold. The price will likely
Ouch.
change depending on how much information I can get, how much time I have to spend getting any information for you. Uh, that's that's the starting going rate. Okay, I'm not
Okay.
asking for it here and now, but yeah, that's yeah. Anything else you need to inform me of? he goes back over the details. Well, here's a question: do you start the story at the windmill, or do you start the story where the cultists came into the picture, being the mausoleum,
I mean,
where
I
they
don't think
betrayed
the
their
mausoleum
comrades?
has. I mean, it's probably more at the windmill because
Start at the windmill.
the necromancer, I don't think, had anything to do with them.
Well, the one surviving woman cultist did say that the three of them were betrayed by.
Yeah, by the two individuals
Correct.
that was at the windmill.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just asking, is that something you
Yeah.
include?
Yes.
Up to you. You include that. Again, correct me if I either overstep or understep. These two cultists betrayed their party of 5, took the package that you all are looking for. A couple weeks later, were found at the windmill, handed the package over to the Fine Devils.
Yeah.
Chase alleyway scene yesterday, and then here you are today explaining it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. All right. I will begin investigations tomorrow after I make some preparations and gather my thoughts and how I need to proceed with this, especially with the yesterday's occurrences. Like I said, the guard are going to be investigating the alleyway. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get there, but I will plan things out and try to keep your identity regarding what happened yesterday to myself. All right.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
And you get.
You know how to get in contact with us?
I believe you all own a tavern just a couple houses down, do you not?
Yes.
How did he know?
He looks at you, Renard, and
He
it
looked
kind of
what?
gives as much as a blank stare. Like could as much as a blank face could also give a glare without showing emotion. He looks at you like it's kind of like a indeed. How did I know?
The whole time this is
But like
Oh.
happening, Joe wants to like take a step back and like stand behind Renard.
What, is
And
Joel shy all of a sudden?
Joe doesn't like this guy.
you also didn't like Vestra though.
Yeah, there's a
I
common
still don't
thing
like her.
Joe.
Shit.
There's
Oh
a
my
common
god.
thing Joe doesn't like in people.
No, that whatever Vajra, she's an absolute bitch. Fuck her.
I mean, she has to be. She's the head of a highly renowned faction. So
Cap
she has
confirming
to
that
be.
women in power needs to be a bitch.
No, no, just Vestra. You just haven't found any uh, women in power that don't take their duty overly seriously. But but yeah. So like, all right, well,
Nice.
I'll start tomorrow, and I will be in touch.
All right.
He gestures you all out. Leads you back
We leave.
out the front, and as you all collect yourselves on the roadway, hear as the door locks up behind you. You'll weird way to say you. All right, so yeah, you've
Yes.
hired a PI.
I guess we'll head back to the tavern and hang out.
People are mean and rude.
I mean, I kind of didn't expect him to be very pleasant and open.
He could have been nicer.
Y'all are having this conversation as you're walking the 100 feet back to
Yeah.
Skull.
Quick walk chat.
So you all make it back. We're looking at 10, 11, maybe approaching noon at this point. But yeah, so you're just gonna sit back and wait for the PI to do his thing, or
Waiting for some kind of information to come through. Either way, might as well help out the tavern.
That sounds good. I
Now
don't
here-
think
Shouldn't be too bad, considering we all took a beating.
yeah, you all took a beating yesterday.
that's true.
Now here's a question: how long? We'll call this downtime activity. How long do you want to take downtime activity for before restlessness sets in? You all decide to do something yourself. How long are you willing to sit back for? Asking each of you individually. I'll
I don't know,
I'll answer for one of you. Joe follows. So I like your new Discord icon. Hippo.
Thank you. Thank you.
No one else noticed, but I did.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
that's the hippo symbol.
nice.
Yeah, the hippo chain.
Yeah.
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 Also, the GIF on your profile page is great.
Is